Hi, welcome to your intermediate flexibility session. Today we'll be working on moving towards bow pose. So activating back line of the body, opening the chest, opening the shoulders, a little bit of back bend, get the energy moving, and open the body, of course, trying to look at as many parts of the body as we can. Also great for digestion, this pose. So I hope you enjoyed the practice. Those of you doing it on catch up, leave a comment, ask a question, let me know how it was, and remember to log it so that you can keep track of your yoga sessions. For those of you who are here live, it is the 22nd of July. I can almost not believe it. Oh, it is crazy. I am going to get my link out in a moment, but welcome to those of you who are here. Please say hi. Let me know how you are feeling. Let me know what's going on. Are you on challenge? Are you looking to sign up for one of the new courses? So many exciting things happening at the moment. I see Dom and Coach Zamo are busy working out together. How awesome is that? Pilates for 2. And I see it's bump friendly, which is a special edition. So check that out. And yeah, say hi. Let me know how you are all doing. And we will get started, of course, at 7 o'clock. We're going to start standing, but if you would like to, in the meanwhile, have a little lie down or have a seat, and you can start taking a few deep breaths. All right, let me find us. Let me find us. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We've, of course, got Louis and Nicole with their strength session. Good morning, Iva. Good morning, Candace. Lovely to have you all here. Here we go. Say hi if you're here. Of course, today is our intermediate flexibility session. You are going to need a yoga strap. If you do not have a strap, please grab a scarf or a towel, a karate belt, anything like that. That is pretty much as long as both your arms out to the side. Might not need it that long, but just to give yourself the option so that we can open the chest, open the shoulders, get some space and some movement there. So working towards our bow pose this morning. All right, let me get the links out, send it out to the groups, and see who's joining in for yoga this morning. But a big warm welcome to everyone. It is super chilly here in Cape Town. I think everyone is cold at the moment. But we are heading towards the end of July, so it can't stay that. I mean, it's probably going to be chilly, obviously, throughout August. And we will have to see how long the cold is going to last. But welcome, everyone. Please say hi. We've got about 10 minutes to go before we get started. It is, of course, Thursday, which means there's lots going on. 8 a.m. we have Siv and Amy. They'll be leading that workout. If you're on Dom's challenge, you've got a challenge Ed. If you're on Jules' challenge, you've got a challenge Ed. And then the Ed for the Jet Lifers will be working out and when to start seeing results. Don't give up. And that is with Coach Jax. I think, you know, a lot of us often feel like, oh, I can't, or, you know, it's just they're struggling to commit. And I think that will be a really motivating talk if you need some motivation to get your bum out of bed and get to your workouts. Of course, it's Zumba day. So we've got Zumba this afternoon at 5:30. We are also in our Energy Boost week with Ciplaton. And remember, if you log those 5 workout dots, join in for Saturday's workout, you can stand a chance to win one of 3 at-home gym kits. And that's pretty epic, seeing as though most of us are gymming from home these days. Of course, Jeff courses have launched, which is absolutely epic. Just so exciting. Coach Liz and Coach Adrian have really put together some super special courses. So make sure that you go check those out. If you're not sure what it's about, or if you're interested, or if you have questions, please get in touch and let us know so that we can answer any questions you have. Otherwise, head over to the website and you can find out a little more about those courses. So what else is happening? Lots is happening, as you all know. We also have Jules' one-on-one Fiercely Feminine Challenge, which is super exciting for all the one-on-one clients. It's only available to the one-on-one clients, and it is 5 weeks long. So a super cool addition to your one-on-one program. And then, of course, there's the chance to win an incredible prize with 40,000 Rand. And that's a 2-night stay. A 5-night stay, for 2 at Sentidos Beach Resort in Mozambique. Who does not want to go to Mozambique for 5 days right now, or 5 nights? So if you're on the one-on-one program, check that out. Speak to your coach. They'll be able to give you more information, and I think that that's just going to be absolutely epic. And I mean, Jules just pours her heart into these challenges. It's the best. Aiden Smith, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So great to see you back here, Aiden. I hope you've been well. What have you been keeping yourself busy with? Shireen, good morning. Lovely to see you here as well. We've got about 5 minutes to go before we get started. So as I mentioned, you are going to need a strap. If you do not have a yoga strap, grab a towel, quite a long towel, grab a scarf. I think a scarf is probably a better option. And then you can also, I mean, we've had some funny options as strap replacements or alternatives. So make sure you grab your strap. We're going to be opening the shoulders today and just getting a little bit of digestive work done, working towards our bopos. Remember, this is an intermediate session, so if you are a beginner, you might find this a little challenging, or even if you're not a beginner but your body's really tight, you might find this a little challenging. So don't overstretch. Take it at your own time. And if there's something that just doesn't feel good, remember, we don't want to invite pain into our practice. So skip something, and you can rather send me a message or ask a question. Remember, we've got that WhatsApp group that is there for us to chat about all things yoga, for you to ask your questions, and we learn by asking questions. Noel, good morning. Rest day on Cerise challenge. So plenty of time for a lovely stretch. Amazing, Noel. So glad you've chosen to be here with us. And you could always double up and do a second session if you like. So nice to have you here. Welcome everyone. Please say hi. We've got those links out already. So if there is anyone on your accountability groups, Noel, send a little message on your group and let your crew know that they should be getting on their mat. And these sessions, we really brought yoga into Jeff as an assisting practice for recovery. So stretching out the body, we're going to do some lymphatic work today, just to get the lymph moving and drained through the body. We're going to get the cardiovascular system switched on a little bit. We're going to work a little into our digestive system. So really taking the practice a little deeper than just kind of muscle and bone, and getting a little deeper into our bodies. Liesel, good morning. Candace, thank you for that link. Remember guys, it's the last day to sign up for either of the Jeff courses. So check in for that, find out a little bit more, go check it out on the website, or if you have any questions, of course, feel free to ask. A little reminder again about our schedule today and this week, being the Energy Boost week with Ciplaton. You need to be logging your dots, your workout dots, and you need 5 this week to stand a chance to win one of those 3 at-home gyms. It's Thursday, which means Zumba, and we have a very cool Jeff Ed today about working out. And just when you can expect to see results, and to not give up when you have kind of set your mind to a goal, and that is with Coach Jax. We have Siv and Amy doing the 8 a.m. workout, so lots to do, no excuses to not move your body. If you missed the intermediate strength session from yesterday, go catch up in the week or catch up on the weekend. Also the beginners flexibility session, that was on Tuesday. So check it out, guys. And yeah, let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling. I'm going to double check and see how Dom's doing, because we've got about 2 minutes to go. And we'll give it a second so that anyone who's joining from the Pilates will have a moment to get to yoga. But yeah, other than that, it's been great to be in Cape Town. I've really been enjoying it. Been around. I've had some nice sessions. I have had a good acupuncture session. I'm going to do some aerial yoga on Friday. So that's super exciting for me. I'm actually an aerial yoga teacher as well. I don't know if any of you know that about me, but I'm actually an aerial yoga teacher as well. And it was actually one of my big loves was to teach that. Obviously with COVID, that's changed a little bit, but it's still something that I would love to get back into. And to start teaching that again. Candace, we need a coffee date. I know. It's just been so chock and block. It's been so super full. So trying to squeeze in work stuff and take a little bit of resting time in between, teaching some other sessions while I'm in Cape Town. So that's been epic. Good morning, Blanche. Good morning. Welcome everyone. Good morning, Lisa Marie. Welcome. It has just turned 7 o'clock. Let's give it another moment. Just give Dom a moment to finish up her session, and then we will get started. So I know we've got crew that are perhaps busy with the strength session. If you do choose to do the strength live, make sure that you're still doing your yoga on catch up. Again, this is for recovery, guys. It's specifically here for you. I'm here for you. So make that happen. And then a last little reminder before we get started is that you please need a strap. If you do not have a strap, grab an exercise band or grab a scarf or a towel. Exercise bands sometimes are a little bit too short, so you can't have the round ones. You'll need a long one. But yeah, I see Dom is probably wrapping up in the next minute or so, but it is 7:01, so I think let us get started in the meanwhile. Welcome to everyone who has just hopped on. Make sure to grab your strap, and we are going to start standing. So you can bring yourself to stand on your mat, anywhere on your mat. I'm going to keep my socks on just a little while longer. It's nice and chilly. Bring your feet to be hip distance, so Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a big loop of the shoulders. Slightly rotate your palms forward. Draw the shoulders down the back body and just come to stand equally on both feet. Close your eyes. Arrive at your mat, arrive at your practice. Take a deep breath in. Gentle breath out. And then just notice the breath moving in and out through the nose. As you do, feel the rise and fall of your chest. Feel the expansion of the body from the inside out, so expanding to the sides, to the front, to the back. And then just set a simple intention for our practice today is to just be present. Just 30 minutes for yourself, for your body, for your mental health. We'll just be in our practice today, 30 minutes where we unplug from everyone and everything else. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. All right, welcome to everyone who has just joined. Have a look at your feet, make sure they're parallel to one another. The heels are under the sit bones. Let's reach both arms up, take a nice full breath in. And then take a little side stretch to your right. So reach up and over, draw this top arm across, getting nice and deep into the intestines and the stomach on the left side of the body. Come back to center, take a full breath in. And then you're going over to your second side. Exhale, over to your left, reach up and over. And then let's bring both arms up. Inhale, let's move with the breath. Side stretch to your right, exhale. Inhale, center. Side stretch to your left, exhale. Inhale, center. 3 more each side, exhale to your right. Inhale. To your left. Make sure you're not locking out your knees, so you can even have a little bend in the knees. Center, inhale. Keep going. And just warm up the body. Warm up the shoulders. And 1 more each side. And back to center, inhale. And release the arms down. Nice. I'm going to show you from the side. We're going to bend the knees a lot, interlace your fingers and bring your hands to your chest. Flip your palms away from you. Start to extend through the arms, stretch the backs of the wrists. Curl your tailbone in nice and deep, and then curl your chin to your chest. Biceps next to ears, try to straighten out the arms, really get a nice stretch across the back of the body. Breathe into the back of your lungs. Press into the feet, reach the arms up, go full stretch. Have a look to make sure which finger is on top, and then you can split the hands, bring the hands behind you, interlace the same finger on top. Roll the shoulders back, hug the elbows in, and then perhaps you can start to extend the arms and move the hands away from the lower back. So really opening up the front of the shoulders now and the chest, firm legs. But again, those of you who are hypermobile, don't lock out the knee joints, so have them just a little micro bend. Take 2 more full rounds of breath here. Nice, and then slowly release. Bring the hands in front of the chest again, switch your interlace. Once more, bend the knees, suck the lower belly in so you can really tilt the pelvis back, and then extend the arms forward, full stretch, breathe into the back of the lungs. Expand through the lungs. Make sure your chin is curled in and you're not holding tension in the neck or the face, the jaw. Press into the feet, look all the way up, reach up, stretch. And then split the hands. Nice, well done. Hands behind you is that same little spinal extension. Extend the arms behind you. Reach the arms back, lift the sternum a little bit, but keep your head neutral. Deepen the breath. Two more full rounds of breath here. And then you'll slowly release. Well done. Both arms up, inhale. Let's bend our knees for our first forward fold. So bend your knees, take your chest forward, your hips back, and bring yourself all the way down. Curl your chin in and just let the whole spine drip down. Relax through the neck, the head, the face. And then we'll prepare to roll the spine up. So bend your knees if they're not. Slowly start to roll the spine up, vertebra by vertebra. You're gonna come all the way up to stand, loop the shoulders, up, back, and down. Reach both arms up, inhale. Back to a forward fold, take a long exhale. Maybe the legs start to straighten a little more. Take a halfway lift, fingertips to the ground, lift the sit bones. And then back into a forward fold. Bend the knees, prepare to roll the spine all the way up, vertebra by vertebra. Come up to stand and loop the shoulders. Keep going, arms up, inhale. Forward fold, nice long exhale. Curl your chin in. Halfway lift, inhale. And forward fold, exhale. Bend the knees, slowly roll the spine up. And loop the shoulders. Let's do 2 more like that. Arms up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. So just rolling up the spine, halfway lift. And back into your forward fold. Bend the knees, slowly roll the spine up and loop the shoulders. Last one here. Take a full breath in as you reach your arms up. And then fold yourself all the way back down. Halfway lift. And back into a forward fold. Bend the knees, slowly roll the spine up. And loop the shoulders. All right, let's move into a few little limb swings. So your feet are going to be just a little wider than hip distance, arms stretched out to the side. The movement is a twist. Your back arm wraps around you, your front arm wraps around the chest. Then you'll come back to center and you'll switch to your second side. So let's just keep going like that. But I want you to get a little bit of momentum. And you can lift the opposite heel of the direction that you're moving in. So you don't have to. If you feel more stable with the heels grounded, you can keep your heels grounded. But otherwise, you can lift the heels and you're just gonna move, swing side to side. I want you to focus on some nice long exhales. And we're just gonna get, again, warming the body up so we can feel and become aware of any areas that have maybe gone really tight. When we're cold, our bodies also tense up a lot. So we want to move, get some more mobility through the spine, get the lymph moving. So the body needs movement to be able to function. And sometimes we just need some gentle movement, so not anything hectic. We don't want to get our heart rate up here. We just want to get the lymph moving from the fingers in towards the lungs, from the toes up towards the lungs. As they pass through all the lymph nodes, clear out the lymph, and get rid of anything in our system that is perhaps a little harmful or just not needed anymore. Let's go a little longer here. Get some nice movement through, especially through the upper back. This should be effortless, so you should be able to go for another hour and not get tired. Keep going, a few more rounds. Nice. And then we'll start to slow down. Just let it kind of slow down naturally. Bring yourself back into equal standing pose with your legs, heels under the sit bones. We're going to reach the arms all the way up, take the hands behind you, interlace your fingers and roll the shoulder caps back. Moving into a forward fold from here, bend your knees. Start to take your chest forward, your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Lift the arms up and over. Kind of when you've gone as far as you can with the shoulders and the spine, you can then start to play with lengthening through the legs. So reach those arms up and over as far as you can go. Tuck your chin and lift your lower belly. So your legs are really firm and stable. With every exhale, maybe you can relax and just soften a little more into the pose. Let's take 3 full breaths. Well done. Release the hands to the lower back as you take a halfway lift. Hands to the floor. And then down into a forward fold. Bend the knees and slowly roll your spine all the way up. And loop the shoulders. Reach both arms up. Take the arms round and back. Interlace the fingers, second finger on top. Again, find that nice bit of space through the front of the shoulders. And bend the knees to move into your forward fold. Feel that you can create some space, so the shoulders moving up and away from the ears. Legs are stable. Head is relaxed. 3 full breaths. And then again, little halfway lift. Release the hands down to the floor. Move into a forward fold. Bend the knees. Slowly roll the spine all the way up. And we're going to loop the shoulders. Bring yourself down onto your knees. Onto your shins. You're going to reach for your strap, or a towel or a scarf. Take the arms out nice and wide. Strap is taut, so you're pulling it. Okay, you'll see as you go if you need to take your hands a little wider or maybe a little narrower. You're going to reach both arms up. Take the strap up overhead and all the way round and back. Keep pulling the hands apart. And try and move as symmetrically as possible. So feel how nice this is to get into all those upper muscles of the arms, in and around the chest, the shoulders. Reach the arms up, take them up and back. Nice full stretch. And then bring the strap all the way back up and down. Well done. Let's do 2 more like that. Reach the arms up, open through the chest, and then bring the arms all the way back. Last one. Arms up and over. Move nice and slowly, no momentum. Well done. Keep holding onto your strap like this to bring the arms up. Take a little side stretch to your right. So reach up and over. I like to even place my hand on the floor. And as I press into that right hand, I can really ground the left sit bone. Maybe look over to the left. Just get this full opening through that left rib cage. Oh, so nice. Getting quite deep into that left side body. You can look up, forward, or down here. Whatever feels better in your neck. And let's take just about 2 more breaths here. Top arm is going to work strongly to bring you back up, and we'll take it over to our second side. So just move slowly at first. Just first arc over, and then if you want to lower the hand, you can. And then you'll press into that left hand. Press your right buttock down to right heel. And again, choose a position for your head that feels good. And then you'll hold 2 full rounds of breath. Well done. Come all the way up and place the strap down. All right, you can move on to all fours. If you've still got your socks on, take your socks off now. From all fours, step back into a plank pose. And then move into a hanging cobra as you gently lower the hips towards the floor, but firm through the thighs. Lift the belly, come into your plank, and then take a nice long downward dog. So don't move your hands or your feet. Keep them exactly where they are, but just go full stretch. And then we'll do that again. Come forward, plank, hanging cobra. And then up and back, downward facing dog. Bring your feet a little closer. See if you can ground your heels. Bring the feet a little closer to one another. Float your right leg up and back behind you. Pull your right heel to your buttock and open the right knee up towards the ceiling. Really open through the front side of that right leg. Level off the pelvis. Look forward, step through. Lower your left knee down. So quite a nice long lunge. You can untuck your left toes. Lift the torso, hook your thumbs, and reach the arms up. So opening the front of that left thigh, left hip flexor now. Draw pubic bone to navel. Squeeze rib cage in and see if you can lift a little taller. Nice. Split the hands round back behind you. Tuck your left toes under. Hands either side of front foot. Pyramid pose variation. You can straighten out your right leg. Left heel can stay lifted, so you using that to aid you in a nice level pose, so level pelvis. And then look forward, come back into your lunge, step back, downward dog. Second side, float your left leg up, bring your heel to your buttock, and open left knee up to the ceiling. Really open up through the front of that left thigh, left hip flexor. Left knee down to the floor, look forward, step yourself forward, lower your right knee down, untuck your toes. Hook your thumbs again, change the hook of the thumbs. Reach the arms up and draw pubic bone to navel. Squeeze the rib cage in and lift a little higher. Release the hands, bring them down to the floor. Step back into your downward dog. And then bring yourself forward, plank pose. Slow chaturanga takes you all the way down to the floor. Slide your hands forward for a sphinx pose, elbows in underneath shoulders. We'll take a half bow pose first, so right hand to the left. Press the pubic bone down to the floor and curl your left heel to your buttock. Flex your left ankle and lift your left thigh off the floor for a moment so you can roll your left hip down. Take your left hand to your outer left ankle and start to kick back with that foot, but at the same time, roll your left rib cage forward and your left shoulder forward. Feel that activation through the back line of the body. A nice press into the belly, so nice for digestion. My right leg is active, toes pressing or foot pressing into the floor. Well done, slowly release. So just introducing the shape to the body. Left hand across, right heel to buttock, flex the ankle, lift the thigh and roll the right hip down. Right hand to outer right ankle, you're going to kick back, lift through the chest, roll right rib cage, right shoulder forward. Top of left foot pressing into the mat. Well done. And slowly release. Take a moment to just come on down, all the way down, bring your forehead to the mat, bring your knees, bring your heels up, and then just window wipe the legs side to side. So just release any tension you might have picked up in the lower back. Don't counter pose, so don't round because we're going to go into the full shape now. All right, so now we're going to come back into our sphinx shape on our arms. My knees aren't splaying out, they're not wide, they're hip distance. My feet are flexed facing behind me. I'm going to press my pubic bone down, reach the arms back and reach for the outer ankles. Kick back into the legs and start to lift the chest up, looking forward and kick back, lift up. Kick back, lift up. Open through the chest. Try not to hold your breath. Feel how hard your legs are working. Feel how nice it is to open the chest. The counter pose to our everyday rounding. Slowly release and relax all the way down. One hand on top of the other, head down to the floor. Don't counter pose. Just lie for a moment. Feel your heart beating as your chest makes contact with the floor. Can you feel your vibration, your aliveness, maybe some energy that started to shift? Maybe you need a sigh out. Nice. And then we'll set up for a second round. So again, heels to buttocks. Press pubic bone down. The thighs are really light on the floor. Reach your arms back. Reach for those outer ankles. Flex the feet back. And then you're going to again look forward. Kick back and lift up. Kick back and lift up. Open through the front of the chest. Watch those knees, don't let them do their own thing. Squeeze them in. You can take a little rock on the belly here. That feels nice. Take 2 more breaths, stay with me. And then we'll slowly release, well done. Bring the hands down again and just relax all the way down. Let's move up onto all fours. We'll start with a cow pose, so very gentle, don't go to your deepest here, but just allow the sit bones to lift and the ears to curl back. And then a soft cat. So again, don't go to your deepest, just take a gentle rounding. So we're just going to release through the spine now, after that extension. Move back into a cow. Move back into a little deeper cat. Nice, and then bring yourself into a neutral spine. You're going to cross your ankles, bring yourself to lie all the way down on your back. Bring your knees to your chest, give yourself a nice squeeze. Keep your right thigh to your chest, extend your left leg forward. Open your right arm out to the side and roll onto your outer left hip. 3 full breaths here. You can close the eyes, allow the body to just really relax now. And then when you're ready, you'll switch. So you can come back to center, readjust, rearrange your pelvis, left thigh to chest, left arm out, knee over to the side. All done, and then come back through to center. Draw both the knees to chest, curl up and bring your nose towards your knees. Keep the knees up but relax the head down. You're going to move into a happy baby, so reach for the outer edges of the feet. Draw the knees in towards the armpits. And then lift the head and shoulders as you bring the feet together. Bring the hands around the feet and extend or move the knees away from you. Really round, pressing mid-spine into the mat. Get a nice stretch across the upper body while you release lower back into the floor. And then lie all the way down. Extend your legs up if you can. Keep holding on to the outer blades of the feet. And then release the feet, but keep the arms and the legs up. And just take a few little wrists and ankle rolls. Bend the knees, constructive relaxation pose. We'll take a last 5 breaths here. Just to really ground again so we don't rush off into our day. We hold onto this calm energy, this being present, really connected to ourselves. 5 full breaths. Alright, if you've got time to stay a little longer, please do. Otherwise, you can bring your feet a little closer, bring the arms up overhead, and then just roll over onto one side. You can use the top arm to bring you up into a seat. Cross the legs, bring the hands to the heart, thumbs to sternum. Close your eyes, and then just take a moment to thank yourself, thank your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Well done for getting on your mat. I hope you enjoyed that practice. Leave a comment, let me know that you've done it. If you did it on catch up, log it so you can make sure that you are keeping track of all your yoga sessions. To everyone who is here with me this morning, thank you so much for joining. I hope that you enjoyed that and that your body is feeling good after that. chest open, heart open, breath moving, energy moving. It's why we get on our mats, is to reconnect, to slow down, but also not to move into a lethargic state, but rather be able to cultivate that internal energy and connection from a very slow and centered space. Noel, such a pleasure. Iva, big hugs to you, Iva. Such a pleasure, everyone. Remember, today is the last day you can sign up for the Jeff courses. So go check those out. I think it's going to be a really special experience. Pat, no worries. If you've got time, do another session. Do a catch up. Nancy, such a pleasure. Glad you enjoyed that. Well done, everyone. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be back. It is our beginners strength session, so join in for that, 7 a.m. Other than that, check out the Jeff Ed today. There's Zumba this afternoon. Lots going on. Keep warm if you are as cold as I am. And I'll see you all on the mat again tomorrow morning. Ciao.